Open any social media app and you are instantly hit with claims of a fast, easy $10,000 a month. Today, we are breaking down 7 proven models: eBay reselling, branded dropshipping, video editing, brand identity, short-form strategy, brand deal flipping, and investing. Yet thousands of people start these same businesses every month and see 0 results. It's not that the models are broken, it's that they require specific types of starting capital and personality traits that many people lack when they first sign up. This is the side hustle matrix. We've mapped out these 7 options across 2 critical variables. The horizontal axis tracks the starting capital required. The vertical axis measures social friction, the degree to which the work relies on extroversion and sales versus technical solo execution. Choosing a path based entirely on its revenue potential while ignoring these constraints leads to immediate burnout. An introvert trying to force their way into a high-friction sales model will hit a wall long before they hit their first profit goal. We are going to strip away the motivational hype. We will look exactly at what the daily grind of these models entails so you can map them to your current resources. We start with the technical grinds. This includes video editing, brand identity, and short-form strategy. The barrier to entry here is your willingness to sit alone and learn. You trade 1 to 6 months of focused effort to master specific software tools and understand the basics of consumer psychology. In exchange, you build a tangible skill. You gain the ability to charge businesses a reliable hourly or project rate for specialized work they cannot do themselves. But the trade-off is a mandatory grunt work phase. For video editing and brand identity, you have to grind through low-paying content or cheap designs simply to build a portfolio that justifies higher rates. Short-form strategy has its own catch. You can structure contracts with view bonuses to create a massive earning ceiling. However, if the algorithm shifts and your videos flop, you lose that premium pay for the month. This demand is driven by a massive shift in where people spend their time. By 2025, YouTube viewership surpassed Netflix and all cable networks combined. Success in this environment depends entirely on the ability to stop a scroll, much like Mr. Beast does for his audience. The technical grinds offer the most reliable path to initial cash flow, but your income remains strictly tied to your available working hours, at least until you hire a team and transition into an agency. The second category is the middleman logistics. This covers brand deal flipping, branded dropshipping, and eBay reselling. Here, you aren't creating a final deliverable. Your entire job is positioning yourself as the bridge between an influencer and a brand, or a product supplier and a buyer. Because you don't carry the burden of production, this income scales rapidly. You can handle multiple deals or thousands of orders with almost no ceiling on your earning potential. The catch for brand deal flipping is the high-friction environment. You need extroverted sales skills to convince brands to spend money, and you have to constantly manage demanding relationships. Branded dropshipping has shifted away from simply flipping cheap items. Today, building a trusted storefront requires you to absorb 3 to 6 months of unprofitable testing on ads and website design before seeing a return. With eBay reselling, you can start risk-free by selling items from your closet, but once you aim for that $10,000 a month mark, the daily reality involves tracking physical inventory, managing the shipping process, and adjusting prices to beat competitors. Middleman operations offer extreme leverage. To survive them, you must have a high tolerance for operational headaches, processing customer refunds, and handling daily sales rejection. The final category, the wealth optimizer, is the only model discussed that doesn't require active labor to generate a return. Investing. The required input is simple but relentless. You consistently carve out a percentage of your active income and place it into assets like index funds or fractional shares. Unlike every other option we've discussed, this provides passive income. Your money works independently of your daily labor. The trade-off is time and capital. To generate meaningful returns, you need a baseline of existing money to invest, and your timeline is measured in years, not weeks. If you try to speed up the process by actively trading individual stocks, you hit a massive technical barrier. You have to master complex fundamental analysis, which introduces a severe level of risk to your principal capital. Investing serves as a mandatory background wealth multiplier for everyone. But if you are a student with no starting capital, it cannot be your primary engine for generating cash. Understanding the mechanics is the first step. To actually start, you need to filter these options through your current bank balance and your social comfort level. This decision tree isolates your specific constraints. We start at the center with the most urgent question: do you need cash immediately? If the answer is yes, Yes, you fit the cash-poor beginner profile. You should focus on eBay flipping with household items or basic video editing. These models cost almost nothing to start and generate fast initial capital to fund larger projects later. If you don't need cash instantly, we move down the no path to the next constraint. Are you comfortable selling and facing rejection? If you answer yes, you are a confident hustler. Brand deal flipping is the fastest path to high-margin retainers, provided you are willing to push through 99 rejections to secure a single yes. If you avoid sales, we hit the final split. Do you prefer building a creative skill or managing systems and logistics? This is the domain of the patient builder. If you choose the skill path, you tackle brand identity. If you prefer logistics, you build a branded dropshipping storefront. For both, you must accept months of unpaid learning before seeing a profit. Reaching $10,000 a month does not depend on finding a flawless, secret system that someone is hiding from you. Success comes down to picking the business model where you can realistically tolerate its specific flavor of friction for at least 12 straight months.